Right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today's the day when I put the water pump in, so I'm going to show you how to do it. First job, just give that a little tug. Right guys, first job, take this air induction off. They're just clipped on there. Same with that side. And that. There's a pipe underneath there, I'll show you in a minute. I find if you take it off by there, you don't drop them. And then onto that, that's a 10mm. And then there's that one there we've got to get at. So what you do now is pull that towards you. Okay, that should just come off that. Just pops out of there, you see. That's why you undo them. And you see the pipe underneath? It's this one here. You just squeeze that together and pull it off. Okay, just like that, and then it should all just lift out quite easily. Make sure you don't lose the Jubilee clips though. Right, so this is what we're going to be moving. As you can see, it's got loads of play on it. You shouldn't be able to do that at all. Right, next job, see if we can crack this off with a special tool. Okay, to make it a bit easier, see this fan shroud here? It's in two halves, so what you do, there's a little clip just down there, just like that. You see, you just pull that out, and then this, you can see it, just your hands in the way, that just pulls out like that, you see. See how that just pulls out, and then the other side. That there you want out. So get the screwdriver on it. I'm going to focus in.
Morning, Jason.
You're right. Right guys and girls, what we got here is a special tool which fits onto there, as you can see. So that holds those nut heads, bolt heads. That holds them bolt heads. So that's one. Okay, now you need 3 pairs of hands here. I need 4 because I'm holding the camera as well. Then that's got to go in there as well. I'm going to wiggle this out. Oh no. Right, and then I've got to whack that. I've got to hit that while holding that, so it just goes. Best thing if you can hit it with a hammer. Right, let's see if I can get this off with one go. I can't really film this at the same time. I need someone to hold the camera for me. But yeah, let's have a go. Well, that came off pretty easy. As you can see there, guys, just hold one, put it in a good position and just hit it with a hammer, and she just jolts off. Right, we'll slowly wind this off then. Right guys, the fan has an electric sensor on it. This is the one you want off. Now this is the one here. If I get this in here. So I like to take these off. You've got to give that a good press down, and then she'll just come. There she goes, just like that. So that's the one you need out for the fan. It pushes out through that way. So there's good access to get the fan. Now we've moved that top part of the cowl. That just slides out. Just like that. Should be able to lift it all out now. Here comes the fan. Plenty of access to get the pump. We're just going to put a little bit of WD-40 on that. Could you push that in with a screwdriver and then it should just pull out. So we'll just let that soak for a while. Right, what we're going to do is take the supercharger pulley belt off. Okay, I'm going to slacken that off. That's a 15mm, and then make life easier. Right guys, so you pull the tensioner up like that to slacken it. Can you see the belt? See how it's slackened off? So just put your ratchet in and then just pull it up just like that, and then slip the belt off. Before you take the belt off, guys, undo these first. Okay. But while you're doing a job like this, you might as well change the belts. It's called while you're in there. Okay, now we've slackened these off, because you see what I mean, you take the belt off and then you're not going to crack these off. Okay. Now these are a 10mm. Right, so this is just held on with 3 bolts. We're nearly out here. There you go. Let's just make sure there's no play in there. That's all right. Okay guys, just screw your bolts back in there so you don't lose them. Even that one. Just put them back. And then you're not looking for them or misplace them, especially if you're working on the roadside like I have to. Right guys, just do a drawing. That's what it looks like. Very easily to get confused. Just for your own sanity really. Okay. Right guys, we have to take this off now. This is the next job. 1, 2, 3. So the idle pulley have to come off. No doubt there'll be 4 in there. Right guys, we've got that out. And then we just take the belt out. Here's the big. Right, we have to remove both of these tensioners, belt tensioners, out the way. Right guys, you can see where it's been leaking. Just the tip of my fingernail there. It's been weeping out that edge there. It's knackered. So you're looking, as soon as you get around the 100,000 mark, you will be changing your water pump, for sure. Best way to drain this, guys. Just try not to snap that plastic part there. Getting most of it. As you can see, just cut yourself a canister like that and you're not going to make any mess. Okay, just be patient with it. Just let it dribble out, and this is held in by 4 bolts here. Be 1 here, and there's the next one, and then behind the little canister there's another 2. So yeah, it's quite a simple job really. It's a bit fiddly. The little plastic pipe you have to pull out, that's in the water pump. That was well in there. You have to be really careful you don't snap it. But yeah, it's going all right. You can see where it's been leaking, guys. And then it's been dropping onto that water down the bottom. Can you see? There's the evidence of it leaking. Right guys, this water pump's just about to come out now. I've left that on, that is very, very tight. It's just so tight on there. So I'm hoping when I break it free, I'll be able to twist on the water pump, and then hopefully that'll go. See, I don't trust these things. See how that's nice and slack now. So that's my plan. Take the water pump off, then I'm going to twist it and it should come out of there with any luck. Well, it looks like it's going to need a bearing. The play on that. Hear that? That's what's knocking on the car. Common full. So that's the supercharger is going to have to come off. Oh, I don't know what to do. I have to go to work tomorrow. Look at that. So if you hear a knocking noise, clonk, 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 that's what it is. There's a bearing about this area here. Can you hear it? They're made of plastic. Ford, and yet Ford going to Red Bull. My God. From Honda, which are so reliable. This is a Ford engine, and then they wonder why the fuck up. Ford, you need to get your act together. It's totally unacceptable. It's only done 100,000 miles. They should be doing 200 or 300,000 miles. Plastic shite. Look at this. Plastic. It's all plastic shit. Probably made in China. Yeah, I don't know. Right guys, I'm just talking it down now. I suggest you start here, just nip it, and then move over to this one. Do it opposite. Before you do that, give it a good whack right in the middle to make sure the back pipe has a good seal, because it's only pushed on, you know, and it's just held in with a seal. But you always renew that. There's the old one. Obviously the seal's missing. That's probably in the back of the old water pump. And then there's a seal on the pipe that's in the back. And it's not too bad of a job. Well, can't believe that. Look at the state of that. I'll have to do it again. I've got to get this back together. I've got to go to work tomorrow, so that'll just have to wait. I might do that in the summer. But I do have a new snout to go on it. But yeah. Welcome to Range Rovers, guys. High-end girlfriend car. Now she's wanting a supercharger snout. Always wanting something. Right guys, I've talked them down. If I was you and you're not used to doing this sort of thing, I would use a torque wrench. I don't know what the newton means. I'm old school, so I just know these are made of aluminium. So if you tighten them too much, you'll go too far and they won't tighten. You'll cross them, bang. So yeah, but that's how I would do it. Start there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just work in a circle, and then just give it a final nip, 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 nip. Not too tight, or you'll strip the threads. And you don't want to strip the threads. Right. Just need to get this back on now, and yeah, it is a ball ache. It's not too bad of a job. So we're getting there. It's taken me about 2 hours so far. I am rushing. Take your time, do it once, not twice. Okay, we've got that in. Make sure that's that in that angle, because otherwise, if that's up here, you won't get this one on. And now we've got this little pipe. This literally just slips in. That just pushes in that. And she's in. It's easy to put in than it is out. And now what we're going to do, we're going to slowly fill it with water and make sure we've got no leaks. Right guys, got the back belt on, a nice original belt. Just make sure we've got it right, check and double check, because you don't want to start this thing up and it go bingo. Make sure it's on that back right properly. Awesome. Let's have a look. She's sitting in there right. Now for the front belt. Yeah, we're getting there. Not far away now, guys. I'm just tightening this fan up. Just make a start first, and then I'm hoping to spin this on. Is going. So to take this off, it's anti-clockwise and clockwise to put it on. Ow. Let's stop that, wouldn't it? So it'll be worth you guys getting the proper tools to do this. You'll be paying probably £200 an hour from the Jaguar Land Rover to do this. I'm sure if I can do this outside my house, I'm a big mechanic though. It's not that hard to do. You only get your tools. Fairly easy, and once you get to bits, no matter what, just replace the fan belts, the drive belts, just replace them. Right guys, that's that done. Water pump, and now we're going to need to do the supercharger. So there we go. So that'll be the next job, but I just haven't got time to do it yet, so it's going to have to wait for a couple of months. So on that note, see you to